shows and metal ranchos.
All right, we're back. Tuesday morning. Circling Back podcast. My name is Dave. Welcome to the show. Producer Randy.
Hi, Dave.
Hi.
How you doing?
You know, that's just a elite sweatshirt.
It's the party gecko. It glows in the dark, too.
That's so cool.
Nothing surprising about that, dude.
Do you have a black light at home?
I have a flashlight that could be a black light, yes.
Like it's got like a transitional lens?
Yeah. It goes from regular to dim to black light to lantern.
What would you use the black light on a flashlight for?
For hunting scorpions.
Is that right?
What?
Because they have a glow?
Yeah. Scorpions,
Really?
they're fluorescent when you... Yeah. Look it up.
That's good use
Damn,
for it.
you had it bad. I forgot about the scorpion infestation.
Dude, we got
Yeah.
a major scorpion deal out at the ranch, man.
Checks out.
There have been times where I've seen like 50 dead ones in my room at one time.
That's too many.
Yeah. I've never been stung. I've only seen them living alive
How big?
a couple of times. Just, standard scorps. About like that.
Yeah. I would imagine they're pretty bad right now because we haven't had that first. We haven't had a hard freeze yet.
Oh, buddy, you just
This weekend.
wait.
But I'm just saying, they're probably thriving out there.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Probably.
But you want to know the real reason is because black light, like the UV light, really works well for making things glow in the dark. So glow tape on the disc golf tape is when I did the glow rounds with J-Bone. That's why I got it. So that I could play disc golf with J-Bone in the dark times at night.
Sorry, ladies. He's taken.
Yep. Sorry.
Did you ever flash that flashlight over your bed, on the floor, on
Yeah.
the wall?
We're good.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to bring it in and start
He's the party
examining
gecko.
you guys?
He's the party gecko.
He is the party gecko.
Start examining you guys for ectoplasm.
Here's the guy they call El Slapo, Dylan Shivery.
Yes, they do call me El Slapo, and if you follow me on Twitter at @dshivery, you'll see a good example of some just premium slop, just A+ slop from our friends at the Pleasant Mart. Check it out. Now I'm happy to be here, man.
I watched the video you were gassing up yesterday. First of all, it's like 1:18. It's about 40 seconds longer than it needs to be.
It delivers.
I really feel like you are the symbol of an empire in decline. You are what is going to end American civilization. People like you who love slop.
Okay, I'm celebrate the AI that is just making meaningless, dumb, funny videos. Meanwhile, it's out here taking jobs from people. I don't celebrate that, David.
That wasn't exactly a good argument for what you're doing.
I enjoy the lighter side of AI, the slop part.
You enjoy the slop, but what you do recognize the jobs that the slop is taking.
Of course, and
So you tip your cap to those affected, but you're like, you know what, the slop is good.
I like the slop.
What are you gonna do?
I'll tell you what AI can't do. It can't have loaded takes about cold weather football. I'll tell you that much.
Okay, we're doing okay.
I don't even know why that
Your
was.
your job is safe, Dylan.
How could anyone think that's a woted take?
Very easily.
Why?
Because what you are, you didn't advocate for, but what you said you preferred is, I guess I'm going to assume
say
you
I
meant just
prefer
playoff
anything.
time.
I didn't say
Then
I
what
prefer
what were you saying?
I'm just saying the cold weather takes like the truest results of a football game. It mitigates it, I think. When all abilities are scaled back a bit because of the conditions. So it's like
You don't like the variable that is the weather.
I love I made it very clear cold weather football is my favorite. I made that very clear. I love snow on the field. I'm just saying that cold weather, the later in the season it gets, in other words, the more important the football gets later in the season because it's playoffs, we have the colder weather.
I know, but you see how people are thinking you're advocating for like dome games. We've all been there.
Well, I'm not advocating for that. I hate.
You're,
I don't like dome games.
But I didn't want to dig too much into this. But what was kind of the point, though? Are you saying that like it means less? Like
No, and it doesn't mean less. It just the results of a football game in extreme weather conditions are a little skewed. A little skewed. Having said
Not
that,
indicative necessarily of the talent on each roster.
yes. Having said that, I don't want any changes because I
But
love cold weather football.
Isn't it a sign of a talented roster if they can adapt to that?
Sure,
True.
sure.
And if it was a cold weather SEC game, would it mean more?
Okay,
No.
Randy.
No.
You know what?
No.
Football Randy's last 2 weeks, Randy's become ball guy.
I also
You're a ball guy.
We'll talk.
What
You're a ball
what
guy.
I really hate is college games that are played in NFL domes. That is the worst. Like every SEC championship is played at the Mercedes-Benz, whatever it's called, in Atlanta. I hate that. I really do.
What do you think about high school games that are played in NFL domes and you're watching your team lose right in front of you like David had to?
Wow. Okay, I'm not going to touch that one. I'll let you have. You can take that one, Dave.
I don't know.
I just remember hearing Dave talk about how defeated it was watching the reception right in front of him. I find that quite fun.
It was sad. It was very sad watching high school kids lose on a Hail Mary. It was, the seniors. Some of them.
It's sad.
So last time they're going to play football.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, ooh, I kind of wish I wasn't here, like front row for that, like literally on the sideline. Shout out to a friend of the show, Harrison, for the sideline pass. God, that was like 7 years ago. This guy. Were you working for us then? What were you doing?
No.
7 years ago. When you told it, I might have been sitting in this chair, but I don't know. I got some football takes.
Oh, man, you're going to have to holster those. Folks, if you want to fast forward, mash that button like 4 times.
If you're live, go ahead and give this a like.
There you go. We've got circling back on touching base this afternoon. I've been told that we've got some killer audio that we're going to listen to. Did you confirm with Will DeFreeze?
I sent him a Slack. He never responded to it.
Well, you did send the Slack, though.
I did. So we'll
It's
see.
going to be a banger. Voicemails last week, banger. Voicemails this week, banger. Now, next Tuesday, that is house party week.
Ooh-wee.
That entire episode is going to be house party talk. It's going to be emails from y'all. Dave at washmedia.com if you'd like to write your story in. You can hit the pipeline, 888-618-4422. You can leave a house party story there or just a regular voicemail that we'll play on listener voicemails, which always drops on Friday. But, yeah, we've got a lot of content.
This isn't the stream room. We're not watching the movie House Party.
No,
We're
I'm
just
not
doing
opposed to that, though. Kid and play. Let's go. We could probably get one or both. Anyway. Dylan Shivery.
You already intro.
Yeah, I know, but I want to let you run it back because you got kind of thrashed by ball knower.
Dude,
over
I'm all
here.
boned out today. Just straight up boned
Do we have a
out.
read?
I don't think so, but I'm boned
Okay.
out. Just added value for my
Do we just
friends
swap? Do we have any upcoming? Because no one's going to ever be more boned out than Dylan.
I'm just totally boned out. This is a rag and bone top to bottom, folks.
J-Bone could never.
No, absolutely not.
No.
Do you think he could?
What if he got sponsored by them? He'd be so he'd
would
do
go
well
hard.
with it.
He would go hard. He's the only person that rivals you for like content produced when an opportunity is given.
J-Bon.
That's him. Let's just get right into it. Well, we got to shout out to our friends Poncho Outdoors, particularly.
Ooh, we love Poncho.
The denim button down, the denim pearl snap, it's the one that I've been rocking forever. But short sleeve they've got as well. You've got the Marfa you're a big fan of.
Love the Marfa. We're to
Is
the
that the
ranch
denim?
over the weekend. That's the light wash denim.
That's the one.
Pearl snap button down. Yeah.
If you got a ranch trip, if you got a trip to the store, if you're going to Wild Wings to watch the big game with the lads, Poncho works. We love Poncho. They've been with us for a while. Their hats are great. Their graphic T-shirts are phenomenal as well.
They have a lightweight hoodie that I'm absolutely in love with.
Yeah.
Has a pocket on the chest.
Yep.
Great for fishing. Great for just
Blocks the UV too.
warm to cool weather.
Blocks them UV rays.
It sure does.
A lot of clothing doesn't do that. And their flannels are comfortable. They're great. They're not bulky and stiff. I've had some bad flannels in my day. The zip pocket, lens cloth, magnetic pocket, SPF 50. They're fantastic. And it's all backed by the Poncho promise. Free shipping, free returns, even exchanges anytime. Poncho stands by every shirt. They make it right. If it's not your favorite, even months later, they'll do a return. They actually care about making this your go-to. Go to ponchooutdoors.com/steam. Enter your email for $10 off your first order. That's PONCHO outdoors.com/steam for $10 off and free shipping. When they ask, say, hey, whoa, Circling Back sent me.
That's right.
Let them know. Well, I guess we could start with a little ball.
The Natty was last night.
It took approximately 10 minutes for me to be like, you know what? I'm really happy this game is tonight. I'm back in.
Yeah.
I wasn't footballed out from the weekend like I thought I was going to be. Although I did want the game to – I thought it was going to be a blowout. I did say that probably on this show. I thought Indiana was going to run away with it because they're much better. Shout out to Miami, put up a great effort. I was kind of wanting it to be a blowout so I could watch Landman. But it wasn't.
It was a really good game. It was a fun game. It was a game in which the stars really played like stars. You know, he had Malachi Tony making big plays. Ruben Bain was all over the place. Their other Mesidor, I think, is the other end on that or edge, I guess they call it now. Miami, he had a couple sacks.
Special teams showing up.
Mendoza didn't really light up the stats, but he had a very, very memorable all-time play on 4th and 5, the quarterback draw, which was a ballsy call.
I called that.
Already up 3 points.
In my head, I was like, this would be a good time for that. And he did it.
Big nut play, big nut call.
He did the old dive and reach for the goal line, and you're kind of holding your breath.
He spins out of a tackle and just dives. It was sick.
Yeah, that'll be as far as like lasting images from college football in the last like 5 years or so. Like that's one. That's one that you'll be seeing for a long, long time, Randy. Randy, a long, long time for IU football.
I'll just say it. Congrats to IU. I'm happy my friends are happy. Whatever. I like Mendoza. I do like Mendoza, so I'm fine with that.
You're not happy your friends are happy. I've never been happy for a friend when their team succeeds.
Say the truth. Say
no.
friend.
I said I'm happy that my friends are happy. I didn't say I'm happy why they're happy. I'm just happy that my friends are happy.
That's why they're happy.
Well, I like my friends having good lives and being happy.
Oh, you're a better man than I am, I guess.
Yeah.
I like it when my friends are broke.
I prefer them being happy for another reason, but I'm just happy they're happy.
Smack. I like it when my friends are all on smack.
I like it when my friends are sports miserable, just like I am.
My Houston
That's
friends.
What I like.
We'll see. Maybe Purdue will win in basketball. Probably not. But yeah, congrats, whatever.
That's awesome, man.
What do we make of Carson Beck's legacy?
Tough way to end it, but he was. I got to say, I do look at it different. When a buddy of mine in my Houston friends group text was like, dude, I would take Beck over CJ Stroud right now. And I go, dude, I bet Beck is like older than CJ Stroud. He's like 10 months younger. He's not. He's 23. CJ Stroud's 24. And I was like, it's just weird.
I think they were in the same recruiting class, though. No,
that sounds right.
Yeah, I think so.
But what I'm saying is like, it is a little bit skewed that he is that much older. But he had a great year.
So Carson Beck,
he lost a lot of games for them. The only games they lost kind of came down to him making a bad play.
Remember when he injured his shoulder?
Yeah,
it was against Texas in the SEC championship game. And that was the end, obviously, of his time at Georgia, really. And he came back and had obviously a really good season at Miami.
He got a 10 seed to the Natty.
His NFL stock as a prospect, I mean, he was like considered #1 overall pick in 2024, or like not like will run away, but he's like in discussion of being #1 overall pick because he's a quarterback with a big arm, played for a big program, winning quarterback. And then obviously he had a very, by his standards, poor 2024. Came back this year, had a great season. It's the big moment interceptions that are his downfall.
That's a ball that doesn't need to be thrown.
Yeah.
There's safety help, and he underthrew it. It was just bad.
And that's kind of what he does.
I'm feeling, dude. What I was having fun watching all night was just like the 6 technique. I loved watching like the 6 technique. I watched the film room last night.
What is the 6 technique?
If you don't know,
I don't.
Yeah, then it's like that's probably not a conversation we need to have.
Care to explain it?
Yeah, I'll explain it to you off camera.
Okay.
I watched film room the whole time because I saw Gundy was leading it, and I was like, I got to see. And they were cooking, dude. But it was fun watching them. Now, there was some production issues with, like, they'd come back from commercial on some big plays, and they'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go up here, not the whiteboard, but to the screen. I'm going to show you guys what happened on that last play. Meanwhile, like, in like a tiny box in like the left side of the screen, there's like a 4th and 5 or something, like a key play in the game. And I'm like, y'all should probably go to that.
Probably switch to the big
I should
play.
probably just switch back over to the main feed. But Herb Street, I've had enough Herbie for 1 year. Yeah, that was fun. When it was 10-0, I was kind of like, okay, this is going to be one of those games where, like, it's not going to be a total blowout, but it's never going to be close. And I was wrong. But it was sick. He had a pump block.
Yeah. So Kurt Signetti, this is only his 2nd year at Indiana.
Yeah.
That is, to do what he did with Indiana of all programs in just 2 years it's like people they're studying his ways and trying to duplicate it now. He's just kind of like rewriting the book on how to put a roster together.
Took a lot of guys from the portal, from lesser schools, some might say. And I got to say, Kirk Herbstreit, if you're listening, I was getting notifications that my Texas State Bobcats got a little shout out. And I was like, oh, cool. I wonder if he's shouting out GJ or something. So I went back and rewinded it and found that clip of him shouting out. And he's like, oh, you got these guys, got JMU guys. He's like, and even did he say lesser schools? The way he said Texas State, I didn't really care for it. I didn't like how he said Texas State, Kent State.
He put too much stank on the
It was
state
almost
part.
like with like disgust that he had to even say the words.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's put together a team of guys that
I think something like 65% of the starters on that team are transfer guys.
I didn't realize Mendoza was denied a walk-on ability at Miami, which is delicious. Who was the coach there? It wasn't Cristobal then.
I don't know. No, well, maybe Cristobal's been there for about 4 years.
Okay. Either way.
He came over from Oregon in, about 2022, 23, somewhere in there. I don't know.
Either way.
But that's where he wanted to play. Both his parents went to Miami, if I recall from the broadcast.
From there,
they said.
right?
Yeah.
A lot of connections. His aunt. I don't know if his aunt lives there. A lot of people really like to point out his aunt. I don't really understand why. She looks like a nice lady.
Do you know that his brother's also on? I learned that last night.
He just hit the portal.
He did hit the portal.
He hit the portal.
He's like, I'm out of here. Thanks for the ring, brother.
Mendoza post-game interviews must-see TV. You have to stick around for it.
He's just a likable dork.
He really is. He's just an alpha. He's a likable alpha dork.
Yeah, the rare combination.
You must hate that the dorks are alpha now.
I'm an ally of the dork.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
I like dorks.
No, you don't.
You don't read Dungeons and what was the thing you're reading?
Dungeon Crawler Carl.
You're
which
right.
I actually have some fans in the chat right now that we were.
Why is his name Carl?
Because it's just supposed to be like this basic guy. He was
but
part of the
I know,
Coast Guard.
but like when I think of Dungeon, I always think of like fantasy and land, and I don't think of someone named Carl.
That's the point.
It's great.
It's a comedy book.
Okay.
It's like it's not like a high fantasy, but it's pretty good.
Hoosiers. That's fun.
Okay, first of all, that's not how it goes.
How's it go?
I'm not going to do it.
Come on.
No way I'm
Tell
gonna
me,
do it.
when I explain six
no
technique
way
to
I'm
Dylan,
going to do it. No.
You can explain that to me.
No.
I don't know. Carson Beck. I don't know what to do with him.
I don't either.
I mean, I'm not mortgaging I'm not trading up to get Carson Beck.
He'll get drafted in 3rd round. That's my projection.
Ooh.
Because he's got tools, man. He's got a big arm. He's played a lot of
That's crazy.
high-level football.
I know. If he went before Quinn went last year, I'm going to make this about Quinn. That's crazy.
He's got more raw tools than Quinn does, though. I think.
Quinn's really like that. Quinn had one really good start for the Dolphins.
Quinn throws
Two
great short and intermediate passes.
Well, we know Beck.
Dude, Carson Beck's got a huge arm, but man, he just can't stop throwing it in traffic in big moments. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, I mean,
Could have been the win. I don't know why you didn't go for it on fourth.
Randy's really, yeah. You're
I
really
don't know.
questioning.
When it comes to
Natty.
football, the thing that like close games like that, I fixate on clock management in the end of the game because like basketball, like it gets to the end, it's just foul, foul, foul. It's like, where's the strategy? There's so much more strategy in football of like, when are you going to do the timeout? Are you going to be able to get, throw a ball and get out of bounds? Are you going to be able to get to the line and spike the ball and give up like a down? I find that aspect so interesting. So to see like
clock management.
Coaching has become much more aggressive the last few years, as far as like going for it and like in that situation, like okay, we get this first down, the game's over.
Yeah. So like IU not going for it on fourth there, and Miami not going for it on fourth at the end of the first.
That was
half.
bad. I didn't
understand.
That was
two
weird,
calls.
especially since Crystal Ball had gone for it previously in their own territory on a 4th and short. Whatever. Yeah. So I thought the game was going to come down to the thick kicker, and I was really worried for him because he's the one who doinked one, right? We had a very vicious doink.
We had
I
a
was
doink.
like, oh no.
We had a doink.
I don't want it to come down. I hate it when it comes down to a kicker I don't have confidence in. If it's a game I've got really no rooting interest in, I'm like, dude, I hate it when a kicker loses it because it's like, hey, this fucking guy lost it.
I know.
This thick boy.
He had nothing to do with any other result in the game up until that point, and suddenly, hey, guess what, dude? You are the most important person on the field right now.
But arguably, they do have something to do because you're playing. Strategy is like if your kicker's good or not. You're calling plays based on that a little bit. So it's like they do affect the game more than just the actual kick. But didn't come down to that. I was a little nervous when after the interception, guy rips his helmet off. And you're like, oh, that's a penalty. They're just going to back him up. So they have to snap the ball twice. They're right there by the goal line. Now, granted, like a safety doesn't matter, but you're thinking maybe like
Yeah, but they were up how much by that point?
6.
6. So
I'm thinking fumble purposes.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, you're a little close though.
Yeah.
Like if that dude ripping his helmet off, that's a very high school football
I don't mind it.
way to end. It's like, ooh,
I don't
you
mind
know,
it.
you know, he heard about it from coach though. You know, that's some shit. Coach,
I don't know, man. I think
Coach
at
is
that
the
moment
type of
you're
dude-
like, we got this in the bag. I mean, a lot has to go wrong for that for the script to flip there. I don't mind
Fumble.
that moment because that's such a dude to intercept the ball like that in that moment, like that's a lifelong moment for
ball.
that
It
kid.
wasn't even like a good It was like the worst ball.
It
was like-
it was not a good ball.
No, it was terrible. Okay. That's really all I've got. I didn't really notice anybody else.
Really,
worth
because
talking about.
there's a note here on the rundown. It was a whole different thing. Talk about the Natty.
Oh, what is her name? Abella Danger.
Danger is actually how it's pronounced.
Before we talk about Abella Danger, who I'm not familiar with, I do want to talk about a nice close shave.
Ooh, this must be about Harry's.
Yeah, I like a nice close shave, and that's why I love Harry's. I love that heavy, thick handle.
Wonder if she uses Harry's
Okay.
I mean,
for a close
Just keep
shave.
going. Just keep going, Dave.
what I really like about it, in addition to just I like having them show up at my door and it's all taken care of. I just like the advanced pivoting system that reaches every corner of my face. It's refined blade tech for a close, smoother shave and weighted metal handle, as I mentioned. It's their heaviest handle ever. That's kind of cool. For added control and comfort. It feels like an expensive shave, but it isn't. Refills are still cheaper than the other guys. It's designed with progressive blades for less tug and pull. I love a good progressive blade.
Yep.
I vote for progressive blades. Every cartridge includes a lubricating strip with aloe and vitamin E to calm your skin while you shave, and it's affordable. Like we said, Harry's owns their own world-class blade factory in Germany. No outsourcing, no middleman. They cut them out. They just own the factory. How about that? You been to the factory?
I've not. I would love to.
We should go tour it. Why pay $30 for refills when Harry's gives you the best blades for a fraction of that? If you don't love your shave, Harry's will make it right. No questions asked. Risk-free trial means there's zero downside to giving it a shot. For a limited time, our listeners can get the Harry's Plus trial set for only $10 at harrys.com/steam. This set includes the all-new Harry's Plus Razor 1 refined 5-blade cartridge, a 2-ounce foaming shave gel, and a travel cover to protect your blades on the go. Just go to harrys.com/steam to claim this offer. And after you purchase, they'll ask where you heard about them. Let them know that Circling Back podcast is where you heard about it, not from some Miami fan. You heard about it from Circling Back podcast. Thank you, Harry's. All right, now Dylan, who is this person you pointed out in the group text?
I don't know, man. A lot of people are talking about some young lady that
you
was spotted
identified
in
her.
this stand. No, I don't think I did.
You were the first one.
I don't think I
You
did.
said, let's see
Dude,
what
she's
Twitter
been
says
all over
about
my
this.
TL because she's been at every Miami game leading up to this, and she's been getting a lot of run. So I'm not really familiar with her work, but Abella Danger apparently is a porn star. Can you confirm?
We don't say
adult
porn star.
film actress.
Adult film actress.
Please.
Okay.
This guy is not a progressive blade.
Pretty
How
sure
dare
she's not
you.
going to be offended by that.
This guy is not a progressive blade.
The cameraman for ESPN decided to go in tight.
It was just they didn't like zoom in on her.
But it wasn't like she was just in the crowd shot. It was just her on
was
screen.
standing
It was like
up.
the
She's a
camera was
cute
like this
young
close
lady.
to her face.
She's a cute young lady, and you know what? If she is truly in danger,
That's-
Is that her birth name?
I don't know.
Abella Danger. I don't know what her name is. It'd be weird if I knew her Christian name.
But I predicted in the group chat that she was about to be all over the TO because she was spotted at the game, and she's noteworthy.
I wonder if she's met the playmaker.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Someone tweeted that Carson Beck is dating her, and I'm pretty sure he's not.
Better not be,
I think Will got McCockenered or something.
so to speak.
Sure.
And for the people not online, she's more than just a porn star. She's like kind of like Mia Khalifa, where she's got into the content game. I know Barstool has had her on a lot of podcasts and stuff too. So like she's pretty popular outside of porn
Yeah,
as
she is a
well.
big player in the Barstool community. That's true. Player, danger.
So like, but it's just insane that they just put her just and like at the end of the game too, when like the most heated moments.
But the 95% of the people watching, there's only 5% that are real beaters. Dylan being one of them, apparently.
Not a real
Who
beater.
recognized her.
I'm not a real beater. No.
But at D Carter Ruff on Twitter, I did use her for a viral tweet.
You're kind of going. You're certified micro right now, trending toward.
Dude, I'm probably gonna get $10 for that tweet.
I don't even think you're gonna get that much.
I'll get $1. I won't get any. I don't even think I have that hooked up.
Yeah, I'm not monetized either.
Speaking of money, I need to
I don't
start
do
my
it for the
Cameo.
Huh?
So speaking of money, I need to start my Cameo.
You know your boy's got one. So does Dylan. So
Mm-hmm.
if you want me to talk to you, if you want like rambling, I will ramble on a Cameo for you.
Charge like $100, Randy. See what happens.
See, yeah, start out there. But yeah, congrats to IU and congrats to Miami fans, I guess.
How do you think Abella? I know she didn't take the loss well. What do you think she went and did after? Think she went to the bar?
Went home and curled up with a good book, maybe. I don't know.
Didn't she go to class the next day with her head
But yeah,
held up
apparently
high?
she's a student at Miami.
I don't know if she goes. She said going to class. I don't know if she goes to Miami or not.
That's true.
Miami, a private school?
Yes. I think.
I think it is too. Just curious. That's USC being a private school. Always kind of like I'm like, wait, what?
Large private research university. Yep.
Oh, research in privates, huh?
Come on,
Maybe
man.
that's what she's majoring in. Let's see.
That's tasteless.
Come
What are
on,
you doing?
man.
What are you
Danger,
doing? Just
10
because
Miami.
you think you're the party gecko? You think the sweatshirt makes the man? This guy thinks because he comes in with a sweatshirt that says "Party Gecko," he can make off-color jokes.
Glows in the dark, David.
Wacky Trimbecki, they call him.
I've got a flashlight that actually has a black light
She's-
in case I go scorpion hunting with J-Bone.
Of course, according to AI Overview, apparently, yes, she's studying law at Miami,
Okay.
Really?
aiming to become an attorney.
Does that bother you? A strong young woman becomes an attorney?
Why would that bother me?
I'm just asking.
Kim Kardashian just failed her exam,
The bar?
the bar. To become,
Cali bar is hard.
I've never taken it.
I probably will never take the California bar. I'll take some bars in California.
Oh,
Yeah.
like Xanax? Or are you talking like ice cream bars? Ice cream bars. Does
Yeah,
that even
please
exist?
clarify.
Have you ever had an
No,
ice
no,
cream
no.
Snickers? It's so good.
Who hasn't?
Yeah, of course I have.
They're super
I'm
dope.
41 years old, Hoss.
Parks loves those.
I've had a fucking ice cream Snickers.
They're great.
They're. I mean, hell, if we're gonna talk like frozen sweets and treats, you can't have that conversation without having the frozen Snickers, the ice cream Snickers.
It would go high in the frozen treat draft.
Arguable first round pick.
Yeah. So
Ooh,
yes, Randy, I think
really?
we've heard of it.
Fuck, dude.
First round.
Sometimes he just asks questions that make me not want to do this anymore.
I'm upset.
The only thing that can save me now is some Fair Harbor clothing.
That's very true.
You know, Fair Harbor makes some of the world's most comfortable swimwear. In fact, they make the world's most comfortable swimwear. Same comfort. It's earned thousands of 5-star reviews. It's built into their super soft apparel that it's made to be worn hard and broken in by the life you live. Their buttery jeans, the tailwind crew neck, their hoodies, all of it. And I've got like 3 sets of swim trunks coming my way, Hoss.
I'm only not wearing jeans today because I can't wear them every freaking day.
You wore them yesterday.
I try to, but you gotta put them away at some point.
We got a sneak peek at their spring line, and we got to pick some items from there. And let me say, we're going to be Fair Harbored out. I got a short sleeve button down that you guys were like, oh, it's got vertical stripes. It's buttoned down. Dave's all over it. And you were right. I was all over it.
Immediate.
The terry cloth polos, Randy, I know you got some.
Well, I can't wait.
They're going to be great. They've got you covered. They're soft hoodies, everything. Head to fairharborclothing.com. Use code CIRCLING20 for 20% off your full price order now through February 28th. Once again, that's Fair Harbor, HARBOR, clothing.com for 20% off. Make sure you use our code CIRCLING20 so they know we sent you. Abella Danger, pull her up. Anyway, we got animal news. And this is occurring over in India.
What's going on in India animal news?
Well, we should rank animals we would least like to be chased by. Because I think the animal that's on the loose that has killed 22 people in India, it's
killed 22 people?
Yeah.
I thought I saw one.
Randall?
Did they not know the zigzag escape method?
I think this fucking thing is like sneak attacking. It's just stomping through villages.
He's just out for sport. He's just slaying people, stomping them out.
Yeah, you've seen the video of the guy going flying?
Getting stomped out. Okay.
Dude, it's bad. You don't want to get stomped.
I'm thinking of the ways like in which animals can kill us. Obviously, a lot of animals, sharp teeth, get your neck and you'll bleed out, that kind of thing. Sharks.
Chimpanzee
tigers,
rips your penis off and
that's
chokes you
another
with it.
one. But an elephant, it's a stomp play.
Yeah.
That's got to be like the worst,
well,
right?
First, they can get you with the tusks. And you're like, damn it. And then they stomp you out as you're on the ground writhing in pain.
I've seen enough videos back in my live league days to know that they will stomp your brains in. Like they'll just straight stomp a player out.
Yeah.
Internal bleeding.
Rogue elephant kills nearly 24 people in 10-day rampage.
Yeah,
through
dude.
Eastern
Oh my
India.
God.
It's fucking insane. It's way worse than one.
Do we have a video or not that I want to watch a video?
We have a video from afar.
And 15 people
It's very
have been
sad.
injured.
I don't really know. To your question,
Good God.
I think this is probably the initial encounter where people were at TMZ, of course.
Holy shit. Oh, he's in. Oh my God.
Yeah.
He just tossed that dude. And now he's stomping it out, I guess. Why don't they take it out?
They're gonna trank it. They're gonna put a fucking dart in its neck.
And then what are they gonna do with it? You gotta just put
Relocate
this thing.
him?
You gotta just put this thing down for good, I think.
I've read that there's a lot of issues there. This is not uncommon around the world, but a lot of human encroachment into elephant territory. And this elephant's just not taking that lightly.
Indian elephants are the largest, correct? They're bigger than African elephants.
That's a great question.
I think they're big. I think
they
they're
were
bigger.
smaller.
No, I think those are the big Johns
Let's
out there,
see.
out that way.
I don't know. It's an interesting question.
Yeah, I just think I would prefer to get like chewed to death by a predator. I think.
Well, like a bear, like one swipe from a bear, as long as it's. But that's the thing. A bear gets you like in there, swipes your guts. You're gonna bleed out slowly, painfully, unless it finishes you off. Like the stomp out
But think if it stomps like your torso, it crushes your torso in, because your brain's still functioning and all that for a little bit. You're just like, you're gonna suffer. You're gonna like your lungs are gonna get crushed in. You got internal
Suffocation,
bleeding,
not
internal bleeding.
living.
Like that's a tough way to go. Whatever puts me down the fastest is what I would choose. Obviously, that's tough, man.
The algo, it hasn't been like this lately. Lately, my algo has been old Jackass clips, which I love. Big player right now. But there was a time where it was like safari videos, and it was just people like in like the the Land Rover, whatever it is, going out like, oh, look, these fucking elephants. And every now and then, they catch the wrong elephant, and he's like, I got to back you off a little bit. And like, dude, it's just they like throw it in reverse.
They'll run after these vehicles.
And yeah, dude, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay, you want
again though? You got to zigzag. If you were ever in this position, zigzag, sharp angles, David, because they're big animals. They can't turn sharply. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
African elephants are about 9 tons and are between 3 and 4 meters tall, where Asian elephants are only 6 tons and at most get 3.5 meters tall.
I
So
thought they were
still
bigger.
nuts.
Still nuts though. Still big enough to stomp a player out.
Arguably worse getting stomped out by the smaller one, because like the bigger one, like you're probably done immediately, right?
I don't know.
Those 3 extra tons, that's going to seal the deal.
What set this thing off though? Like I know elephants can be aggressive, but this one's just mowing people down left and right.
Again, it's the territory dispute.
Right.
Tale old as time.
He finally just said, "Fuck it, not on my territory, not on my turf."
Let's do a little search here on Twitter, see if there's anything new. Elephant India. Damn.
Yeah.
And this has been going on since New Year's Day.
I think the Indian village said that they needed that area for military defense. The elephants said no, and then the Indian village opposed tariffs on it. So it's been a whole thing.
Okay. You understand what he did there?
Yeah.
How long has it been going on?
Everybody on Twitter is just rooting for the elephant, and I feel like that's like I understand we grew up liking elephants, but like, come on, 22 people, y'all. Come on, y'all. Have some compassion, y'all.
Okay. Yeah.
They're saying it's an abused elephant. So now we're kind of...
Don't abuse elephants,
No,
man.
I don't really
I've
know.
always said that.
You know, that's the thing with the news these days. You can't tell what's real and what's fake. I've always said that AI is a real problem. That's something I've been thinking about, how AI is going to affect everything.
Unless it's slopping it up.
A lot of safari. There's a lot of safari slop out there.
I honestly need to start learning how to do AI video. It's not going anywhere. And like I saw IU's coach, like he got put into a scene from Airplane the other day and it looks so good. And people are doing all this now. Like I need to figure out how to do all that stuff for our content purposes.
Yeah, you better learn it before Party Gecko ain't partying no more.
Like I could put you guys in any scene in any movie.
You'll just be the gecko.
Just saying.
We don't need that.
Yeah.
I got Pleasant Martin. I'm okay. I don't need anything else right now.
You don't want to be a part of the slop. You just want to watch it.
Yeah, I just want to watch.
No,
the
slop him up.
Yeah, I want to slap you
Slop
up.
me up.
I'm going to slap
I'd
you
love
up.
to be a part of some slop. I was born in the slop.
Slop on his knob.
That's
What are you doing, dude?
David.
We already did the Abella Danger segment.
Would you leave her
Dylan,
alone?
I
Why are
would
you
like
so horny all
to
the
submit
time?
an HR grievance.
You come in here.
I will
look at-
take this one seriously.
Okay,
You come
thank
in
you.
here, denimed out, denim Dan.
I will
over
take this
here,
one seriously.
and just the horniest guy.
Me?
We get it, dude. Your beater knowledge is like black belt level.
I just
You're
recognized.
a black belt beater.
I just recognized a young lady that's been all over my TL lately because of Miami's success.
Do you just ever drink egg beaters out of the carton?
Never done that. No. You know, I've never had just downed a raw egg before.
I
Actually,
did it in high school with a beer. Because like we were like, oh well, yeah, dude.
Get some protein.
Get 6 grams and risk salmonella, whatever.
Yeah.
Cool, dude. I love risking diarrhea. Sick.
Cooking an egg is just so easy that I just end up doing that.
You know, I don't do this anymore, but egg whites, adding egg whites to your eggs, it's just like a nice little boost. I don't really fuck with
You're already
it, though.
doing cottage cheese. You need to calm down.
I'm crazy like that. I'm really like that though.
You ever
That's
done,
true. They're calling me Davy Danger,
Really?
Harvey Danger,
I don't think that's her given name.
Flagpole Sitta was their hit.
Alexis, Texas, also probably not her given name.
Ooh, that's a. Ooh,
You ever do a prairie oyster?
What? You seem excited. What?
You ever do a prairie oyster?
What's that?
It's a cocktail of sorts. I think it's supposed to be like a traditional like hangover remedy. It's a raw egg, Worcestershire sauce, vinegar and or hot sauce, and then ground black pepper. That's all it is.
That's a hangover cure.
dude, I love just nuking my colon.
Have you ever had a
I'm
Rocky
hungover.
Mountain oyster, Randy?
Which is a bull testicle.
Yes, it is.
Fried though.
But Cowboy Beep Bop drinks prairie oysters.
Why didn't you answer my question?
I said
why
I
you
haven't.
dodging?
I have never had a bull testicle.
I've had one.
I
would not be opposed.
It was fine.
I'll eat anything twice.
It's very unnecessary, I will say. Like, why are we doing this?
Yeah, you don't need to do it.
I'd rather just have a chicken strip or a nugget, a chicken fried steak. Your favorite? Fried catfish.
I miss Ferdinand.
Fried shrimp. I'm going to release one of these days. There's more to the statement. I'm going to release my favorite Austin plates because I've been keeping a list in my head and I've got a couple and I'm going to do this.
Share one with us right now.
El Alma has a shrimp taco, a fried shrimp taco. There's like I can't believe more people don't order it. It's a great taco, and I'm not a fried shrimp.
I love.
I do like fried shrimp, but never I don't do that with a taco.
I love shrimp.
I love that place. I've never had that dish there, Dave.
It's very well done, dude. It's a good dish. El Alma's great.
Hey, catch me trying it.
Catch him. Next time he's trying to catch him.
Give me that. Well, we'll keep you posted. We're going to continue to monitor.
They just need to put this fucker down, man.
No, relocate him or her. Maybe maybe this elephant's hungry. Maybe we got to get that elephant on some Factor.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It takes like about 2 minutes to eat your meal, to cook that thing.
I'm such a Factor guy. It's unbelievable.
Oh, my God. Quality, functional ingredients, lean proteins, colorful veggies, whole food ingredients, healthy fats, no refined sugars, no artificial sweeteners, no refined seed oils. I mean, dude, what? What? What else could I say? How about this? They've got options including high protein, calorie smart Mediterranean diet, GLP-1 support, and ready-to-eat salads. I love a ready-to-eat salad. Quick and easy. 100 rotating weekly meals. They've even got the new Muscle Pro collection, support strength and recovery, Dylan.
That sounds great to me.
That's something I want to support. We love Factor. Always fresh, never frozen, ready in about 2 minutes. No prep, no stress. You understand, Randy?
Mm-hmm. When I came to work today, my Factor meal box was at my doorstep, and I'm very, very excited.
Oh, that means mine's going to be there when I get home, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah. I'm a chicken boy. I love their chicken, but I'm hoping I need to get in on this muscle and recovery stuff. That sounds great. Head to factormeals.com/backer50 off. Use code BACKER50 off. That's BACKER50 off to get 50% off your first Factor box plus free breakfast for 1 year. The offer is only valid for new Factor customers with the code and qualifying auto-renewing subscription purchase. Make healthy eating easy with Factor. That's exciting news, Randy. I cannot wait.
I'm
going
Factor.
home.
It's great.
I got to go home. Where do we go from here? Oh, yeah, I saw this yesterday. Shout out to the backer who tagged us in this. So we posted something last week. Our backer of the week. We have not given out a backer of the week this week.
Still up for grabs.
Still up for grabs. It's only Tuesday.
It might be the guy that sent us Pleasant Mart, but I think that was last week. So
Doesn't count. The guy who's responsible for AI slop.
You got to come with it this week.
There's an article, Randall, if you could pull it up. And we're asking, how bad is inflation? Dylan, how bad is inflation? How bad do you think it is?
I think it's so bad that people are eating baked potatoes at their desk in New York City.
This is a classic New York Post, very specific thing that maybe two people in Midtown New York City are doing. But yeah, it says Here's how bad inflation is. New Yorkers are raw dogging $4 baked potatoes at their midtown desks and calling it lunch. I think whoever wrote this saw our post, our boy, raw dogging a BP.
They wanted to piggyback on Wash Media's viral content.
They're like, well, these guys know what they're doing. Baked potato at the desk. It's not the most sad lunch you could have.
It's pretty sad.
But if you raw dog it, that's sad. Why raw dog it? Salt and pepper's not. You could have that.
Put some butter on there.
Wasn't Davis Clark just eating like a mashed baked potato out of tinfoil once?
He was eating just like roasted potatoes. So maybe there's something to this. Now, for me, I typically try to avoid a baked potato at lunch because, like, a baked potato, a lot of starch, right?
It's a carb load.
It's going to really spike your insulin. You're going to probably crash a little bit.
Are you?
An hour or two later. Yeah, baked potato.
I don't know much about that kind of stuff.
Well, it's not my fault you're not educated.
I don't know much about foods that make you crash.
Yeah. We just know.
It'll spike your insulin, Randy.
Pew!
So be aware.
Don't eat potatoes at your desk. Now, unless you're in San Marcos and you're eating Spud Ranch, which I don't think is there anymore, but that was.
Is it not?
Maybe. That
Spud
place
Ranch
was goated,
was
dude.
a potato shop.
They did all kinds of baked potatoes.
But they tricked them up, yeah.
Fajita chicken baked potato, brisket baked potato, pulled pork baked potato.
Yeah.
Any kind of baked potato. You could probably get fried shrimp in your baked potato. That was the whole bit. And let me tell you, you could get that for like $8 back in the day, and that was a good lunch, man.
You know I'm a sweet potato guy.
It was either that, yeah, but just fucking eat the damn potato. It's better for the glycemic index.
I don't love baked potatoes, man.
Why?
I don't know.
Maybe we'll actually go to Texas Roadhouse this year for my work anniversary, and we can get a sweet potato and we get baked potatoes.
My buddy went to Van Horn's recently, and his wife. Last week, actually. He said it was first class. He said the service was great and the food was great, and he's a chef of sorts. So we need to do Van Horn's. What's so funny, Randy?
Jake Beckman in the chat just said, "Food at Luby's will make you crash."
It's funny because you almost.
That's good. It's good, Jake.
Were you by the? Where were you when that car came crashing through?
I was 15 to 20 feet away from it.
But what were you near?
I was in the cafeteria line getting my food.
Like in front of the
I had
food?
I had a tray of chicken fried steak in front of me, and I had yet to complete my journey down the line to get all my food and my drink when the car came crashing through the window.
It obviously would have been a little sad, but like it would have been kind of funny if Dylan got with chicken fried steak because he said that was his favorite food.
He said that was literally his last meal he would have. So
I walked up to the cash register or the cashier, and I was like, "What the hell? What do we do here? Do I pay for this? Do I eat here?" They're like, maybe.
There's really no precedent.
They shut the restaurant down. They let us finish our meal. I paid, finished our meal, and then left. And they closed it down.
Did you go? You can't park there.
It was apparently the woman. She wasn't drunk or anything. She just mistook the brake pedal for the gas pedal. Happens.
What are you saying happens disproportionately more with what gender?
Seems like that's something that popped into your brain, not mine.
What's going on
Let's
over
break
there?
this down. Who
I
had
would
the thought
never
first?
say such a thing.
What's that going on over there?
I would never say that.
Did she back into it?
Nope.
Okay, I'm just.
We're not doing
interested.
Abella Danger anymore.
No, but if she was pulled like that and then she didn't even put it in reverse to leave, I'm very confused.
I knew a guy in high school who did that into the Blockbuster on Clark Road.
You know,
shout out to Dennis.
I don't know if she was arriving or departing. That part I'm unclear on.
Yeah.
Maybe she thought she was in reverse and just gassed it and just came right through. I don't know.
I never verified this, but in my head, when he drove through the Blockbuster, you know how like the aisles are, like he hit one of the
domino.
and it just dominoed.
down.
I don't think that's what happened, but that's how I like to pretend it went down.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. That had to have been like in the last couple of years of Blockbuster's existence. I just kind of wish they'd get off our shit, New York Post. Like at least kind of credit us.
If you're going to go eat a baked potato, eat it behind the wheel of your car like a normal person.
Yeah, don't just stare at it. Eat it.
Okay. We're not doing that joke.
I could eat a peach for hours.
Is that from Boogie Nights, that line?
No, that's from American Psycho, right?
Don't just stare at it, eat it. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right. Oh,
I don't know.
In Boogie Nights, he says, feast on this, and then pulls his pants down. I think he was talking about his wiener.
Behold your eyes.
Feast on this.
That's James Franco in The Interview.
No one's ever actually said that IRL, right?
Feast on this?
And then done that deed. Like, that's so, you can't do that. That's inappropriate.
I'm sure it's been done.
Who we need to shout out here before we
Lisa.
I mean, I told you before the show that I slept great last night. That's true story. I've been trying to like do some things before bed where I like I'm not watching TV then just immediately going to bed. I'm trying to cut the TV 20, 30 minutes before, wind down. Then I go put my little head on my pillow on my Lisa mattress. Boom. Got about 7 hours last night, which is kind of my wheelhouse, 6.5, 7. I slept great. I love a Lisa mattress. You're on that hybrid cool.
I got the Legend cooling hybrid mattress.
Right. That's the one.
Because you know your boy sleeps pretty hot, and this thing has changed my life. And I can't imagine sleeping on anything else at this point.
Lisa's been tested and awarded Best Hybrid Mattress by the New York Times Wirecutter and is exclusively featured by West Elm as their go-to mattress partner. From night one, you'll feel the difference. Get it out that box, it expands. Night one, it feels broken in. You feel great. Premium materials that deliver serious comfort and full body support no matter how you sleep. And Lisa's not just about sleep, it's about impact. They donate thousands of mattresses each year to those in need while also partnering with organizations like Clean Hub to help remove harmful plastic waste from our oceans. How about cool is that, Dylan?
Very cool.
Go to Lisa.com for 25% off mattresses, plus get an extra $50 off with promo code STEAM exclusive for our listeners. That's LEESA.com. Promo code STEAM for 25% off mattresses, plus an extra $50 off. Support the show. Let them know we sent you. Circling back. Lisa.com, promo code STEAM. Where you at on the Beckhams? David Beckham, Victoria Beckham. You know Victoria. She was posh Spice. Where did she rank in your list of Spice Girls? Everybody had them ranked. Sorry, lady. That's just what high school boys do.
She was not my number one. I believe I was a Baby Spice guy back in the day. I had a thing for blondes, maybe. I'm not sure. Ginger was good looking. I mean, Posh, very attractive, of course. Scary.
She was more striking. Posh was very like sharp features, like model looking.
Yeah.
Whereas like, yeah.
Baby just seemed more approachable to me, I think, maybe.
Go ahead, Randy. Little before your time.
Yeah, it was like I didn't know the Spice Girls that much. Like I definitely knew "Wannabe,"
Girl
great
power
song, but yeah.
I got served a picture of a reel of Bear Grylls, and he's doing his thing with Scary Spice, and he picks up the jellyfish and it stings him, and then she pees on his hand.
Yeah,
Really?
I got served that last
the
night.
title was "Never Forget When Bear Grylls Finessed a Spice Girl to pee on him."
I haven't seen that particular
That was
program.
That was a true story. A lot of people would pay for that.
Hey, man, I'd pee on you if you needed it. If you got stung.
The thing is, I had heard that doesn't actually do anything.
I don't know. There's only one way to
I
find
think
out.
it does. Why else would it be a thing?
Oh, okay. Do we have a jellyfish here?
Like,
If
it'll
Bear
get one.
Grylls asked Scary Spice to do it, it probably does do something.
Look it up.
Okay, I'll look it up.
It's the acidity.
Why did you do your hand like you were like a
It's
old
the
Italian
acidity, and I believe in the urine.
man? The acidity.
What you got, Randall?
According to AI overview, no, peeing on a jellyfish sting does not work and can actually make it worse. But let's see. I don't.
Sorry,
trust
perverts.
AI. I always see what AI
make
overview
it
says and then
worse?
go try to find a article.
Yeah, because then you got to wake up the next day and your arm hurts and you got peed on,
And you got pee-peed on.
and you're like, oh damn.
Well, if there's any situation where peeing on you is going to benefit you in any way, I'm happy to do it. Is what I'm trying to say.
Hopefully, I'm never in that situation.
I hope you're not. I don't want to be in the situation either. I'm just saying I would do it for you. We're friends.
You know, I would be like, if that was a thing where that was like something that you could really help somebody out with, I would be like very goated because I pee all the time.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, where's Dave? We got it. So we need somebody to pee on this.
We need the pee man here himself.
Where's the pee guy? Here he is.
Well, according to this, a little PSA, along with zigzag patterns, apparently you're supposed to do vinegar or hot water and, hospital care. So there you go. So not urine.
Hot water burn Davy.
Vinegar and hot water.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, stuff that you bring to the beach.
Yeah, I always have that on me.
So anyway, this is like a story where I'm like, my wife started telling me about this last night, and I initially dismissed it because I'm like, I don't really care about English socialite shit. She's like, no, you're gonna want to hear this. And David Beckham and Victoria Beckham's kid got married. His name is Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
And he married this very well-off young lady, very nice young lady, I'm sure. And this happened a while back, but he did this whole Instagram. He kind of crashed out or exposed them on Instagram. And one of the stories that people are really fixating on comes from his wedding, where it's being said that Lady Beckham, Victoria, hijacked the first dance. People when they get married, there's the daddy-daughter dance sometimes, and there's the groom will dance with his mom. Well, there's also the bride and groom's first dance, which is important. It says here, this is per AOL, not AOL Blast.
This is why no one reads
Nobody
Blast.
watches that anymore. It says, in front of our 500 wedding guests, Mark Anthony, you know Mark Anthony, right? Used to be married to J-Lo.
I do.
He did the song I Need to Know. He's got some songs. Mark Anthony called him to the stage where in the schedule, it was planned to be his romantic dance with his wife. But instead, when he went up there, it was his mom waiting to dance with him. He's like, whoa, what's going on? She danced very inappropriately on me in front of everyone. I've never felt more uncomfortable or humiliated in my entire life. So everybody's kind of like, well, first of all, there's 500 people there. There's got to be footage of this. Need to see it. Like, what was mom doing?
Got to see it.
Was mom dropping it?
It's what it sounds like.
It sounds like Posh Spice was dropping it.
Hopefully she didn't put him in a chair and danced around him. That would feel pretty inappropriate.
Yeah.
So he's done with his parents.
He's basically said, yeah. And it's really kind of sad because, like, you're reading and it's like, it makes the Beckham sound like the worst. Like, just the ultimate image obsessed, terrible. And apparently, like, the whole wedding was tense because they didn't like the other family, her family.
Who are billionaires, I understand?
A bit, yeah. I don't know how they got their monies, but it says here from British Vogue, from people who were at the wedding, at 11 p.m., a circular stage revolved 180 degrees and Mark Anthony magically appeared for a live set that opened with I Need to Know, one of his hits. Brooklyn invited his mom on stage for a dance, and they were joined by David and their 10-year-old daughter, Harper. We wanted to renew our vows. Okay. Well, apparently there might be differing takes, but there's some people like corroborating what he said about mom grinding, and people are just like posting GIFs of like inappropriate, like a lot of twerking. I doubt that she twerked on her son. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Plus, Mark Anthony ain't got no song you twerk to.
It's not the time for it. Right? There's never really a time to twerk on your son, but that's definitely not the time if you were to do it.
It's a very long. It's just they're obsessed with the Beckham brand. It sounds like there's all this stuff about the 50th birthday party they didn't invite him to. They wanted to buy the rights to the Beckham name, to Brooklyn's name, I guess, so they could sell. Like, they're trying to make money off everything. It's like, dude, when is it ever fucking enough for these people?
David Beckham has always seemed like a pretty down to. I mean, considering his profile is.
He
like
boned the nanny.
He did.
He did back in the day.
I didn't know that.
He had an affair.
Did not know that.
But yeah, down to earth.
Seems like it. I mean,
he doesn't say much.
Like a nice feller.
Good looking guy.
Oh my God.
Cool tats.
One of the hottest dudes ever.
Yeah.
Certified. Bona fide. Like my outfit today.
Bona fide.
You get it?
Yeah, it's a callback. I get it.
Yeah.
It's bona fide.
Well, it's a shame to hear about the Beckham family.
It's tough, and it just goes to show. Just to all the moms out there,
Don't grind on your
you don't
son.
have to freak dance your sons.
You don't. You certainly don't have to.
There's
do
really
that.
never a time when that's appropriate.
No.
I'm not here to tell you how to party, but come on.
Hopefully they can figure things out and reconvene.
We'll continue to track that.
We will.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see you later for circling back on Touching Base only on Patreon. Go try Patreon free for 1 week. Just become Opto. Support the show. It's the best way to support the show.
Absolutely.
The Patreon. Bye.
Bye.